In this video I describe my sailing trip with full electric sailing yacht HopYacht30 from Prevezza to Paxos and then to Corfu. This is how I like sailing. The autopilot is running, the sun is shining. You will see wonderful moments, beautiful sailing and something about the battery electric sailing. If there's no direct flight to Prevezza, it's a bit a pain. I flew to Athens and took the bus. So, good morning from Hop. This is my bed, and here you see the beautiful and already the first boats are going because in the morning we have still the wind from the land. I also will do too because I wanted to go to Paxos today. Yes, I wanted to give you a short update. I did the last work. We tightened the screws. The two hulls and the center part of Hop are connected by screws, which you see here on the design. Franz helped me. Thank you very much. I made also the Greek sailing permit ETAPI online. The cost for HopYacht is €25 per month. And set the Genoa, and now I'm ready to go. Beautiful colors when I left the anchorage, Preveza North, which is quite convenient, good holding and near with the dinghy to the town. Passing Preveza with the light wind from the back. The wind says 0 because we're going with 3.2 knots and the wind comes from the back. And what you see is with this little wind and perfect conditions with 1000 watt, so 500 on each motors, we make 3.2 knots. But I wanted to show you beautiful moon. And there was a beautiful sunrise, which I could see from my bed and when I left the anchorage. It's very good Genaka weather. I bought a Genaka for hoe and a sock, but separately, and so now I try to rig them. You see here, the bedroom, always the front in side, and of course I have to be careful that the Genaka is not turned, and I hope it will work. We will see. Yeah, while I was preparing the Genaka, the wind changed from, now it will change from land wind to sea wind, sea breeze. And as you can see now, the wind comes from the nose, already changed a bit to port side, and we are going with 1050 watt on each motor, so in the sum 2100 watt, something like 3.7 knots, and you can see there's a light wave against us, most probably also the current, but conditions are quite good. So for lunchtime I will make a frittata Italian with zucchinis and a bit of aglio and eggs. And what is very funny is you can see here, whenever the cooker takes energy, the energy consumption goes up. You see here 67 and 70% battery capacity, but after a while I could sail. The wind increased steadily and I took away the motor. The wind angle was very tight, so I could only say 3.2 knots. But the sun was shining and I was sailing alongside the coast with beautiful views to the coast and towards Paxos. After I set the sails, I stopped the motor and we were down to 60 and 63, and the batteries now are charging. You see 1.2 kilowatt loading, but we have the autopilot on and the refrigerator, so there must be more than 1.2. Sometimes I enjoyed the view from the bedroom. It's more protected and warmer. When I was parallel to the northern entrance of Gaios on the island of Paxos, I decided to move in because the wind shifted. Originally I wanted to go to the north to Laka, and you see here the entrance. There's a little island with some houses that protects the entrance. Was lucky to find a mooring space directly parallel to the quay. Normally the boats are anchoring with mooring lines. Only there's a small harbor fee, but in May nobody came to pick it up. This is the north entrance from the bay, and normally you pass by. I parked the boat before, and then here's the way towards the town of Gaia. Here the channel continues, and then comes the view of the town. Normally it's full of boats, but in May is still not so busy. And there are beautiful anchorages directly in front of the restaurants. Last time we anchored here, and this is the south entrance of the harbor, nearer to the city and the quay. I left the windows open because I wanted to see the fantastic sunset, and you see here beautiful colors from the bedroom. On the next day I had a beautiful sailing day with winds from the back from Paxos, which you see here, which is in the back, and in the front there's already Corfu, the south, but Corfu is quite long. Of sailors were using this beautiful day. Here you see two already in the morning. Beautiful sailing alongside the coast of Corfu. This is the south coast, and yeah, the wind slowed down a bit now, you see, but we're still doing 3.5 knots, and yeah, the sea is calm. It was a bit choppy before. This is the other side. There are a lot of boats coming from Corfu and going towards the south, so they have to tack. This is how I like sailing. The autopilot is running, the sun is shining. We have a light breeze, 9 knots, so we're doing 3.5 to 3.8 knots with our sail, and sailing alongside beautiful coast of Corfu towards Corfu town, where I would like to anchor and then wait for my wife. Wonderful Corfu. In the night I'm going to the north because there was south wind and the waves, and now I think the wind shifted. There's the anchorage. It's quite crowded, but I will see. And oh, we are approaching with 1.5 kilowatt on every motor and 4.1 knots, so quite fast, so that I can anchor during the light. This is the anchorage from the, you see the last light of the day, and here also my neighbor. To come to the anchorage at daylight, I motored a bit faster than usual, and so the batteries you see here were something like 67 and 71. Now they are already 1% higher. It's now 9:30. Let's see if we reach today 100. Always good to have 100%. when the sun goes down. I'm sailing now from the anchorage to the Marina Matraki, which is very beautiful, directly integrated into the fortress of Corfu and very near to the old town. Hello from Hop. I would like to show you a bit the interior of the boat. So here we're in the cockpit. I made the cover because we had some challenges with the rain. There was before only a kind of net, and so yeah, that was not enough for the winter. And also now when it's raining, it's quite convenient, so one could sit here. We can leave the cushions there. And so yeah, let's go. Here you see the kitchen. Paul is very happy that we have an espresso machine. I mean, it's not so sustainable, but very convenient. Here are some drawers, lots of space. In this boat, the refrigerator is here. This is the, let's say, older model. It has a big fridge and it's convenient. You can you open it like this. We can also use it as a freezer or partly as a freezer. Yeah, so of course here's the steering wheel. We have to do some work on that. Then comes the, Paul says, coffee table. Nice and convenient to work. You see here my laptop. There's also the VHF. There is energy, of course, plugs for USB. Here I showed you I think already the control of the batteries. You see here 98 and 97, so nearly full. Here are all the controls, electronics, refrigerator, all the fuses. And a nice view. Okay, now there's also the cover. I said to make the cover over the openings of the hulls to protect them also more from the rain. And this is the famous bathroom with the big shower here. You see, quite convenient, like on a big catamaran. And this is the Vucci, and we have an electric toilet, which is very convenient. Obviously it uses sweet water, which is also convenient due to the smell. But of course a small water maker would be optimal. I did not integrate it until now. And the nice view out of the bathroom, which has a sliding door with a semi-transparent door. And then here the bedroom. Normally on the right and the left hand side there is space. The bed is 1 meter 60 times, not 2 meters, but I think 1 meter 96, 7 or something like that. And with this incredible view that you have through the windows to the front and to the side. And here in the marina is also nice. We can see the castle from here, from the bed, but on anchor it's even better. This is the view from the boat to the castle in the marina. And here you see Hop moored in between the monohulls. This is one advantage of the small catamaran. They charge us like a monohull, €35 per night for such a marina. It's incredible. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like or a comment. And if you want to see more videos, please subscribe my channel.